Hi, good morning, everyone. It's Lori from Semaglutide for Beginners. Today is Friday. Happy Focus Friday. Today is going to be a little bit different. You can see the regular post on our page about focusing on tracking and things like that. But I read a post this morning that I really do think needs clarification. So this video is going to be a refresher course on how to draw up your medication. There seems to be so much confusion, and I'm so afraid that some of you are overdosing on this because, the shame of it really is that because this has become such a lucrative business, doctors and pharmacies are not telling you what to do. They're making your money of hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars, and they're not showing you. They're not teaching you. You're getting this medication, and it's like, what am I doing now? They may send you something like this. With it, this, of course, is make-believe. This is water with blue food dye, so I could show you. All right? They'll show you your vial of medicine and this, and tell you, here, do it. No, you can't do it. Mine doesn't come like that. Mine comes in a pre-measured syringe and this with this needle. So for myself, I pull this gray top off and screw the needle on. That's mine. These are called syringes, and of course, this is a needle. That's mine. Yours is not. If your medication tells you to inject units is this syringe. Let me show you something, all right? Each one of these goes by tens, units. Here is 10 units, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 100. This comes up to 100 units. Excuse me. On the other side, you will see it gives you mLs. mL and unit is the same. Now, the text that I saw this morning, this person was told to inject. That is your key word. Don't worry about anything else for now. Excuse me. What you want to know is the word inject. That's going to tell you how much you're putting into your body. Not in a muscle. This doesn't go in a muscle. It goes under the skin, more or less. All right? That's why you don't go in a muscle up here. You go in the fatty area. You want to get it in the fat of your body. That's where you want it. That's why it's either, under your arm, not muscle, under your arm, the fatty area. You want to get it around your belly button. You want to get it around here. Not here, not here, around. You rotate it every week. Here, 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 here. You can go in a circle. Or you can go under here, or under here, 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 okay? Or your thigh. You go into the top of your thigh. Let me see if I could. Whoops, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. It's not always easy. You're going to go between your knee and here. The front. You're not going on the side. You cannot give this shot in your butt. You can't do that. It has to go in the front of your thigh. The fatty part, the front of your thigh. Nowhere else. People are not happy with that. People, for some reason, feel they need to change it and they need to do up here. Just do what you're supposed to do, all right? Save yourself a lot of aggravation, a lot of pain, and a lot of side effects. Do what you're told. It's in the fatty area here, around the belly button, or the front of the thigh. That's all you can do. Unless there is some reason and your doctor tells you to do something different, Go by your doctor. Of course, I don't need to tell you that. But unfortunately, a lot of these doctors aren't telling you much of anything. So now, the problem that I had this morning, these instructions said inject 0.05 ml. So you're going to go to 0. That's down in here. 0 point, which happens to be the same as units. So let me take this off so I could show you. I'm just bringing this up. There's nothing in it. See, you're starting here. See your 10? Well, you're going to go to... There's your 0.5 units. Do you see it? I hope. That's all she's supposed to get. Or he. I don't know. It's an anonymous person. But the question that this person was asking me, did anyone else start at 2.5 units? Nowhere does it say that. It says inject 0.05 mLs. And in parentheses, they did say 5 units. 5 units equals 0.25 milligrams. So you're going to go where she says inject. 5 units. Always look by your injecting. Now I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to put my little speckies on because I want to make sure I get it right too. Now I look smart, right? All right, now this is my make-believe medicine. And this is my very real needle. How are you going to do this? Of course, you're going to take off this. Here. Here's your needle. Put against here, you can see it. All right, there's your needle. Look how tiny that is. Now, the way to get it out of the vial is to put air in here first. Makes it easier to come up. Watch. So I'm going to go anywhere. It doesn't matter. You're only putting air in here. So I'll go to 20. Do you see my 20 units on that? See my 20 units? Here's 10 units. Here's my 20 units. And I'm going, I can't, yes, oh, okay. Here. I'm going to put the needle in my vial and I'm going to inject the air in. Okay? My air now went in. Now I'm going to turn it upside down. And I'm going to go up to, I go past it a little bit. Here is my 0.5. Can you see it? Let me bring it up. Because you see there's your 10. So I have to go to 0.5. So that's going to be half of this. So I have to turn it to my way, otherwise I can't see it. And there's my 0.5. All right, here's my 5 units. And that comes out to 0.05 ml equals 5 units. She was told, he was told to inject. You know, we're big on privacy here, right? Showing you this. See where it says that? Inject. Five units, right here. See your 5 units? 5 units. That's what she was supposed to inject, or he. 5. That's how you read this. Always go by what they tell you in units. I mean, I don't understand how this person came up with 2.5. 2.5 It like doesn't have any mention of that whatsoever throughout the whole thing. I mean, you see it. I showed it to you myself. All right, here. All right. That is how you do this. And then, of course, you would inject your medication either under the arm, around the belly button, or on the front of the thigh. I mean, I hope that this cleared it up a little bit for you. You see, mine, of course, I blocked out all my information. Mine is totally different. Mine, because it's pre-filled. So mine says to inject the contents of my syringe. Put my needle on and inject it that way. That's how I do mine. Everybody's is different. But I really do encourage you that when you're not sure, please call the pharmacy and have them clarify it for you. I'm like upset this morning because I opened my eyes to this and I saw the question and I was like, God, did she inject? Oh my God. I worry, I really do. I worry because you guys, these doctors, it's not your fault. Please don't even for a minute think it's your fault. It's not. It's just that these places are so interested in making a profit off of everybody. They're not taking the time. Look, this video took me 11 minutes to do. They're not going to waste their time doing this. I'm sorry, but they're not. Obviously, they're not, because a lot of people are not sure of what to do. Just go to where it says inject, please. Inject. 5 units. That's all she had to do. Draw the syringe up, go to 5, which is all the way down here, and do that. Please don't ask me, how do I convert the mLs from the units to the milligram? That's not for you to worry about. It's really not. I mean, if you want to know, it comes out to 0.25. If you want to know, but that's not necessary to know. If you start analyzing everything, you're going to wrap your head around it, and you're going to wind up getting yourself more confused than you should. See what it tells you to inject, okay? And if you have a question, please call back the pharmacy that sent you this medicine or the doctor that prescribed it. But see, that's another reason why we urge everyone to go through a doctor and to go through a reputable place to get your medication. Because, you know, I would hope that they would give you a little better information and show you at least. Needles are very, very confusing. They honestly are. It takes a while to learn how to do it, even for me. And I'm a nurse, and I've been doing this like probably longer than half of you have been born. But I had to learn, but nobody is teaching you. And that's what the shame of it is. That's what the shame of it is. So anyway, this is me. Oh, and listen, excuse me if I... Excellent. You know, my husband just had a wonder. He handed me his phone with a message. He comes out with these ideas, I'm telling you. He's phenomenal. He said, you can go to the consultation desk at your local pharmacy, show them, and ask them to show you. Thanks, babe. Because this is excellent. That's right. You know, I know my CVS over here has a consultation desk where I can go and ask them questions. I recently had double eye surgery, and I wasn't sure about an eye drop, and you know, it came in this tiny little thing, and it said 1 drop, and myself I got 1 drop. Is each one of these equal to a drop? Am I split the whole? I didn't know, and I didn't want to take a guess. This is medicine. So, you know, you go there and say, no, 1 drop is literally 1 drop. One of these little things would last me a couple of days. But, you know, it is confusing. Please, you know, and I'm not trying to sound nasty. I'm really not. I just don't want you to get hurt. Because if you overdose on this, you're going to be sick as a dog. Probably not going to die, but you're going to get sick. You don't want to throw up and, you know, just get it right. You know what I'm saying? If you're not sure, it's their obligation. You're paying them. How much money are you paying these people? Be real. All right? Be real. Everybody complains about the cost of the medication. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot of money. They could at least do what I did. Show you. All right? Units. mL. All right? Draw up units. That's all you have to know. Listen. Becca, myself, and Christine were thinking of going live on Sunday. It's going to be 7 o'clock my time, New York time, 7 o'clock. or it's going to be 4 o'clock Pacific time, because Christine is on the East Coast. West Coast, I'm sorry. She's on the West Coast, and so her time is going to be different. It's going to be 4 o'clock her time. So, if you want to ask us questions right then and there, in person, you're not going to be seen. Don't worry about being anonymous. You're not going to be seen. The live chat on YouTube is the same as we're doing now. You will see me, but underneath me, I will see posts coming up. And as your post is coming up, I will read it, and I will say, Marianne Smith wants to know. Marianne, what do you want to know? And I will read her question. Like she would say, what does this mean? Inject 0.5. What does that mean? And I will read it. And I will say, okay, Marianne, here's your answer. And I will give Marianne the answer. That's what it is. And Becca will be here also on posting. And the three of us together will be more than happy to answer your questions live. So that will be this Sunday at our YouTube channel, which is, on www.youtube.com/semaglutide for beginners. This post will also be put up on our YouTube channel. Now, for people that are not members of our group, but do need information and how do you get to know your needle. So now I'm going to go have breakfast. It's so early. I just, when I saw that, I had to do this right away. My husband's waiting for breakfast, and I said, no, just let me do this, please. I started this group, and I do feel a sense of responsibility to you all. It's more than just the cute stuff that we put up, like focus and show me your pets, and that's what makes us personable. That's what helps us relate to one another as people. But you also need good, solid information. This is a serious medication. All right? So I hope that I showed you. And please, Anonymous, if you still have any more questions on what to do, please text me, DM me, whatever. I'll get the information to you right away. And I do the best I can. I really do. Becca and Christine, they are wonderful. I'm sure you all love them as the admins. I know I do. And we are a very tight group. Right? Our main goal is to keep you safe, keep you informed, and help you to lose your weight that you want to lose. So listen, from my house to yours, and you can say thanks to my husband for that consultation corner. I love you guys. I truly do. I'm going to get this up on YouTube right now, as well as our information. Text me, DM me. I don't care how you do it, but please just do it right. All right? So have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. God bless all of you. Focus on your tracking, on your water, on your protein, on all the rest of the stuff that's going to make you lose your weight. All right? All right, guys. Once again, love you, and I will see you on our channel or on our page. Semaglutide for beginners. That's Lori. Have a blessed day. Bye.